Hi everyone, Brian Hotzik here with NCSI. Today I want to talk to you about this really great EPM to Neurons for DEX migration package. I'm going to talk about the top 5 reasons you should be looking into it. Number 1, you got to keep Endpoint Manager. A lot of people are trying to transition over to the cloud right now, but they're not quite sure if they're ready for it. So this is a great way of having your cake and being able to eat it as well. You get to keep Endpoint Manager, but we're going to layer on top the new Neurons digital experience, the Neurons for DEX package, and you get the best of both worlds. Use on-premise things when that makes sense. Things like imaging are still a relatively on-premise component, but then still get to take advantage of the great cloud functions inside the Neurons for DEX. Next, number 2, agent upgrades. Agent upgrades were always kind of a pain in the neck in Endpoint Manager. Whenever you increase that version, you had to go through all that work of pushing out those patches, and really it was just maintenance associated with the system. Now with the new Neurons agent, everything upgrades automatically. You're going to do a lot less work of maintaining the system and a lot more work of just actually doing the management that you're trying to take care of. Number 3, native to the cloud. We have great things like the Cloud Services Appliance that tries to extend that Endpoint Manager technology outside of the corporate ecosystem. But now with work from home and things like that, we want to have an agent that natively communicates across the internet. Now we don't have to play around with the gateway mode settings or try and control how those certificates work. We just natively work inside of the cloud. Number 4, patching is much simpler, especially when we're talking about workstation patching. Our customers said they wanted something much more simple. A lot of times when we had customers that maybe left an organization and a new employee started, we had to talk about, potentially days worth of training on how to get the system to work. Neurons for Patch makes it just much, much easier. We can essentially turn it on and forget about it, simply coming back and taking a look at the compliance reporting when we need to understand what's happening from a patching perspective. And number 5, connectors. Inside of the Neurons for Discovery, which is part of the Neurons for Digital Experience, we have great ways to extend our information to gather it from alternative data sources. Connectors to things like Active Directory, Azure Active Directory, Intune, SCCM, et cetera, et cetera. We have a large list of connectors to bring that information in from outside sources. So those are the top 5 reasons that you should be investigating the EPM to Neurons for DEX migration bundle. If you want more information, please click down below. Thank you.